but that is years ago, 5 years ago. He's come a long way. And Ramzan, you know, he's the champ. He's traveled to train, but you know, it's harder to keep the belt than it is to get the belt. And I don't know, Uzbekistan is so hungry. If he can stop the fight from getting to the ground and scrap out, he might be able to test the champion, Ramzan. And this might be, like you said, this might be the best fight on the card tonight.
Uzbekistan focusing now as he gets ready for the most important fight of his career so far.
And there is his opponent, the current reigning welterweight champion and also last season's 1 million RMB tournament winner. He's officially 30 and 18. He is an absolute veteran. He has fought some of the biggest international names that ever fought in this region. In China in 2001, he still had Ramon, but he told me honestly, even though he respects the great fitness and huge heart of Uzbekistan, he doesn't think Uzbekistan's takedown defense is good enough, nor does he respect his striking. He says Uzbekistan has average striking compared to the top level guys in this division, and he might start the fight on feet. He's very comfortable to test him on the feet and only wait for the opportunity if it shows itself in the striking. He's not in a rush to look for the takedown. He's happy to stand and trade with Uzbekistan, but if it goes to the ground, he thinks he has a huge advantage, and he thinks he can get Uzbekistan to tap pretty soon once it goes to the floor. And this year he wants to make another 1 million RMB. How many times has Ramzan won 1 million RMB here at JCK?
He's been in the finals a few times. He's won the million once or twice. No, I think just once.
Yeah, just once.
Just once. He's made it to the finals 3 times. Won once. And I got to tell you, a lot of people put him as the favorite, and rightfully so. But I'll make a bold statement, and I say that Uzbekistan has a legit chance of winning. Looking now at the tail of the tape, and we see a slight reach advantage favors Uzbekistan.
本场 JCKMMA 次重量级赏金赛半决赛的比赛争夺，同样是我们今天晚上的联合主赛。蓝帽选手身高182公分，臂展184厘米，体重77公斤，年龄29岁，来自于成杰格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩17战12胜5负 ，PK 战决胜战绩8战5胜3负。他就是来自于蒙古族的悍将Uzbekistan。本场比赛，红方选手身高177公分，臂展178厘米，体重77公斤，年龄29岁，来自于哈尔滨龙源综合格斗俱乐部。MMA 综合格斗战绩28战24胜4负，战他等级的拥有者边角。本场比赛场上裁判王飞。
Judge, time. Ready, fight.
Sijilahou in the blue and Kurbanjang in the red. Sijilahou comes in with a big jab overhand. Look at the legs on Sijilahou. Well, you can say look at the legs of both these fighters.
Kurbanjang has been training overseas in Kazakhstan for many, many months.
And he told us there's a lot of big sparring partners there, 30 to 40 pro guys in that, and most of them either a boxing or a wrestling background.
But I gotta tell you, I've not really seen, like, he fights well, but I've not seen improvement since he moved over to Kazakhstan. You know, well, you know, he fights the same as he always does. He maintains the same dominance, but there's no fancy submissions added to his game. There's, you know, his striking hasn't changed much.
Well, there's a couple of, beautiful setup there. He did say that, you know, not many jiu-jitsu, the jiu-jitsu level there in Kazakhstan isn't that good, but there's a lot of good boxers.
Sijilahou gets double underhooks, and he's looking for a takedown.
Now it's Sijilahou.
A knee there. I do believe that Sijilahou is the more well-rounded fighter at this stage in their careers.
Well, Sijilahou seems to be a little bit more physical. How will his fitness hold?
Kurbanjang did well to fend off that double underhook. I thought he was in for a ride. Over-under grip here from both fighters. Kurbanjang's back pressed against the cage wall in his own corner. Now he's got double unders. I think what matters most is if this fight gets to the ground, who ends up on top.
Absolutely. Sijilahou will be doing ground and pound for days. And Kurbanjang, I believe, will be looking for submissions. Now it's Kurbanjang. He's got that gut wrench. Weaves the leg through.
Sijilahou pulls guard. Is he looking for a Kimura?
Yeah, but I think the hands are still connected with Kurbanjang. Very hard to work the submission.
But now is the time for Sijilahou to be patient. As soon as Kurbanjang starts punching, he opens that grip and the submission opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, now his hands are not connected anymore. He's keeping his knee on the outside of his hand. But Sijilahou, if he kicks his knee and plucks, he might be able to get this Kimura. Kurbanjang being very smart here, using the cage to hide his arm, not giving Sijilahou the space to rip. See how he holds his own thigh, inner thigh there. Yeah, he rips out his own arm.
Kurbanjang controlling with tight top pressure. Sijilahou sitting up, being very active, looking for a way out of this bad situation. Kurbanjang turns him around, eats an elbow for his troubles. Sijilahou is dangerous here from the bottom with elbows. Kurbanjang needs to be careful.
There's blood on the face of Sijilahou. Whose blood is that? Did he cut Kurbanjang, or is Sijilahou already cut? Don't see blood on the face of Kurbanjang. Could be that Sijilahou is already cut. Sijilahou trying to open the guard. Is he looking for a triangle? Look at those nice hip movement from him. Small cut in the middle of the head of Sijilahou.
This is exactly where Kurbanjang has spent the majority of his MMA career, inside the guard of opponents, controlling and smothering, controlling well and looking to pepper with elbows and short punches from this position. Look at that, looking to drag his elbow across the forearm of Sijilahou. Sijilahou gets his hips out, but Kurbanjang swarms, looking to keep the pressure. Now he's inside the closed guard of Sijilahou.
43 seconds left in the very first round. Nice little choppy punches from Kurbanjang on top. Sijilahou very active from the bottom as well. Oh, he was...
Sijilahou threatening an armbar there. Kurbanjang needs to be careful. There is the clapper, the final few seconds of this first round. And there is the bell. Got to give that round to Kurbanjan.
Kurbanjan helps up Sujilahu at the end of that round. Probably scoring.
Here's a look at some of that action from the first round. Sujilahu working a shot to the body. Then there's that beautifully hidden single leg entry from Kurbanjan. Finally, the fight ends on the ground with Kurbanjan on top. Sujilahu suffering a cut to his forehead in that first round exchange.
Ready, fight!
Second round of action begins here in this welterweight semifinal. The winner of this fight goes on to fight Urganbayar in just a few weeks' time with $1 million RMB on the line.
A short right hand land finds his mark.
Again, Kurbanjan hiding his takedown entries behind punches beautifully. Sujilahu doing what he can to fend off, to pry off these grips and keep the fight standing.
Sujilahu's got double underhooks here. And Sujilahu stops that, gets the knee. Now he gives underhooks again. Kurbanjan just so tenacious in his wrestling.
Kurbanjan dragging Sujilahu to the ground. This again is where Kurbanjan is the strongest.
On top.
Kurbanjan fighting hard to get that far side underhook.
We see Sujilahu getting that hand in. Now he has the underhook. Can he scoot out? Look at Kurbanjan. Kurbanjan was great fighting that leg really well. Now he's got the underhook again.
The blood is flowing on the forehead of Sujilahu once again. Kurbanjan focusing hard on maintaining control here. He knows and respects the danger Sujilahu presents here on the ground and knows that he cannot make any mistakes here in this semi-final bout.
Yeah, and Kurbanjan for a moment there, he was starting to set up the arm triangle. Sujilahu needs to respect. That's one of Kurbanjan's best submissions. He's very good at those chokes. Submission specialist.
Kurbanjan looking to advance and pass this half guard. Looks like he's done it.
Now he's in side control. Heavy hips from Kurbanjan. Nice short little elbow.
Scoring from the top here. Beautiful work from Kurbanjan.
Chopping little elbows. He's isolated that far side arm. Looking for Kimura.
Look at
this is bad for. This is very bad for Sujilahu. Sujilahu needs to try and connect his hands.
Oh, this is getting worse and worse for Sujilahu. He's got to do something big.
Sujilahu might.
Still
he's going to be. This is so bad. 1 minute 40. Can he escape this?
Kurbanjan lets
He
go
escaped
of the
this.
cover.
Oh my God! Wow.
Recovering full guard. Sujilahu still in this fight. Final 90 seconds approaching here in this second round.
I'm surprised Kurbanjan let that go. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Sejillahu starting to push that arm as if he's fishing for a triangle or an armbar. 55 seconds left.
Sejillahu working from the bottom here, trying to score with punches. He's got to do more than that, though, if he wants to win this round.
The pressure from Kurbanjan. Non-stop, relentless hip pressure. Slipping elbow there.
Kurbanjan's lead is growing. Sejillahu relentless, doing everything he can to get out of advantageous position. But Kurbanjan is just able to control him very well here in the second round.
Tense. Oh,
there's
nice
a beautiful up kick from Sejillahu as the clock runs down. Final few seconds. Kurbanjan looking for the finish. Time has expired in the second round. 2 rounds to none on my card for reigning champ Kurbanjan. Sejillahu will have to do something spectacular, get a finish if he wants to advance to the finals and win this semifinal match.
Sejillahu needs to... Sejillahu dig deep in his last fight.
Here's the replay once again. Kurbanjan doing a beautiful job of disguising his shot behind a strike, getting the takedown eventually. And from that point on, it was all Kurbanjan.
Seconds. 10 seconds out.
We hear the corner of Sejillahu there. Wu Chenjie shouting at him, he's more tired than you. Now's the time, he's more tired than you. Let's see if he can pull the rabbit out the hat.
Third and final round. The winner of this fight, as I mentioned earlier, goes on to face Jürgen Bayer in the final.
Jumping knee, just misses. Nice big right hand. Kurbanjan has his hands up high. How long before he shoots in? We did see the knee from Sejillahu. He'll probably go for that again. Another knee to the body of Kurbanjan. Short little knee. Kurbanjan walking forward, faking, hands up high. His intent pretty clear. Another nice knee to the body.
Kurbanjan gets the body lock and drags Sejillahu to the ground. This is where, statistically, Kurbanjan has the advantage, and it will be a very surprising outcome if Sejillahu is able to get out of this bad position. He hasn't been able to do it yet in this fight.
Yeah, he's done a lot of defense, but he hasn't really exposed too much risk, rolling away, giving the back just to try and defend. You don't want Kurbanjan in the back, but everything is riding on the last 3 minutes and 40 seconds. He needs to pull the win out of here. And if you're in Kurbanjan's corner, do you tell him to look for the finish or just ride out this round?
Balls from elbow bottom, or that could end the fight. Kurbanjan is making it very difficult, compressing his face against the chest of Kurbanjan, leaving no opportunities for the elbows to slide in.
Kurbanjan doing such a good job, staying so tight. Short, choppy little hooks to the side of the head of Sejillahu.
This has got to be frustrating for Sejillahu, pressed in a situation where he cannot escape. The clock is ticking, nearing the halfway point here in this third and final round. Kurbanjan getting dangerously close to winning this fight and advancing to the finals, where he gets his third or fourth shot at that million RMB grand prize. There's a nice elbow from Sujilahu from the bottom.
We hear the corner of both these fighters screaming.
Oh, angle attempt from Sujilahu.
Just misses the arm. If you could get that leg over the arm, so close. Such good control from the top from Kuer Bangjiang.
The clock continues to tick now. 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining in this fight. Sujilahu, you can see the grimace on his face. He's doing everything he can to pry himself out of this bottom position. Kuer Bangjiang looking up at the clock. He must be exhausted too.
There we go, big scramble.
There's a kick. That looked illegal, that knee, but nonetheless, Sujilahu got away with it.
Goes for a triangle, but
Kuer Bangjiang slides back into the guard. Sujilahu, just over 1 minute remaining in this fight, needs to do something reckless, needs to take a risk here because he's 57 seconds away from losing this semifinal match.
Do whatever he can to get up.
Look at him now, Sujilahu from the bottom, hunting that Kimura again like he did in the first round.
We see Kuer Bangjiang reaching back, holding his own hand. Those hands are connected. It's very difficult to finish this Kimura.
Kuer Bangjiang seems to be content just to stall and ride out the clock. There he goes, letting go of that grip. This is dangerous.
17 seconds left. And there's
Sujilahu gives up on that attempt, trying to score punches from the bottom, hoping he can win somehow. Final seconds of this fight.
Fighting. The fight's over. But Kuer Bangjiang, dominant performance.
I think, I gotta be honest, I was cheering for Sujilahu, but I gotta admit, Kuer Bangjiang did a better job, and you can expect him to score 30-27 on the judges' scorecard. I believe that's how this fight will be judged. We'll find out.
We've got to be careful, Vaughn. We've had a few times wrong tonight. We might jinx him. But what a performance by the king, the welterweight king, Kuer Bangjiang.
Here's a look at the highlights from the whole fight. Earlier in the first round, Kuer Bangjiang with that first beautifully hidden takedown attempt that led to a grounding of Sujilahu. And once the fight gets to the ground, as hard as Sujilahu was trying, Kuer Bangjiang was able to maintain top control.
Just such fluid wrestling and amazing control inside his opponent.
There in the third round, the jumping knee attempt. There's another one. Had they found the chin or the temple of Kuer Bangjiang, we could have seen a Sujilahu knockout.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则4中量级省竞赛半决赛的最终裁定结果如下：1号裁判30比27 ，Judge number 1 32-27；2号裁判30比27 ，Judge number 2 32-27；3号裁判30比27 ，Judge number 3 32-27。本场比赛3位裁判一致性判定，红方胜。For the winner, by unanimous decision, win by point, presenting China. The red corner, the Fountainer Wolf, 库尔班加。接下来，让我们掌声有请颁奖嘉宾，山西中国金楼董事长孙振峰先生。有请颁奖嘉宾同红蓝双方选手共同合影留念。感谢颁奖嘉宾，感谢双方选手，同时感谢色季拉胡的出色表现，谢谢。库尔班加，首先恭喜你获得了这场比赛胜利。那么这场比赛呢，是你进入到少宁赛决赛前的最重要一场比赛。那么对于这场比赛的获胜，有什么想说的？
首先就是非常感谢我的团队，龙云格斗，我的老师江龙云老师，然后感谢这个一直在陪在我身边的兄弟们，还有感谢那个哈萨克斯坦的，我说个汉语吧，哈萨克语，Сақтемдағы ағайдар, Дәулет ағай, Асқат ағай, Берік ағай, Дидар ағай, рахмет сіздерге. Сақтемдағы жігіттер, бәрдеріңізге рахмет. Сіздердің арқаларыңызда бүгін міне жеңіске жеттік. Сақтем алға, рахмет сіздерге.
那么这场比赛我们看到了大部分的时间是在地面控制结束的。那么这是赛前的针对性的部署。赛前针对色季拉胡他的身高臂展方面的优势，包括他的站立方面的优势，针对的他这样的特点，然后做出了这样的战术性的部署吗？
粉丝朋友们，对不起，我又骗你们了。其实，对色季拉胡的战力进步的很不错。如果这是决赛的话，我肯定会跟他拼一下战力，但是我还有很重要的任务必须晋级，所以为了保证，为了无伤拿下比赛，所以执行了这个地面战术的部署。
那么对于这场比赛，相信呢大家色季拉胡的表现非常的出色。那么对于这个对手，这个难缠的对手，你对他有什么样的评价？
色季拉胡跟7年前相比进步很大，我以为这次又会是一个终结，没想到顽强地完成了3个回合的比赛，非常不错，继续加油。
那么下一场比赛，你的对手也就是本年度次重量级赏金赛的最终决战，还是你的老对手巴尔虎人乌尔根巴雅尔。对于他有什么想说的？
巴尔虎人，这是你梦寐以求的比赛，恭喜，咱们决赛见。还有就是后面我很想说，我的一些心里话，前面在新闻发布会的时候我没有说出来，我非常喜欢这个 JCK 这个多元化的风格，然后还有这个我国的少数民族都在努力的展示自己，然后包括我自己。也展示我们的民族的服装，穿着民族的服饰，然后这样的话，我觉得特别好，对我国的体育发展有很大的帮助，可以成为体育发展的催化剂。然后后面我相信年轻一代的会出来更优秀的选手，到时候就披着5星红旗站在世界之巅。然后，其实在中国生活的每一个中国人都知道，中国有56个民族，但真正意义上，很少人知道这个56个民族的是什么样的民族。所以，我想说，这里的每一个少数民族运动员，都是你们自己民族的一张名片，继续加油。然后，还有就是电视之前观看的。粉丝朋友们、观众们，不要对这个正在努力的运动员诋毁或者诋毁他的民族，因为我们出了国，我们都是披着5星红旗为国争光的 回到祖国，我们是为了自己的民族，所以多一些支持，少一些诋毁。谢谢你们。
还有库尔班江，现在我们看到乌根白尔就在场边，有请乌根白尔上台和库尔班江进行决赛前的第一次对视。
首先祝贺你，也祝贺我的老对手。
老对手啊，下一场比赛见。
下一场比赛见，然后好好备战。下一场我不会摔跤了，我会更全面的备战。我决赛我肯定会。
他又开始骗大家啊！不要信他。
女士们、先生们，掌声送给边疆狼库尔班江巴尔虎人乌根巴亚。接下来的时间，让我们共同开启今天晚上的头条主赛。蓝方选手约尔达舍夫沙赫佐德来自于乌兹别克斯坦的金腰带选手，摔跤与散打领域的双料冠军。他的对手王绍祥来自于北京黑虎搏击俱乐部，重量级卫冕金腰带，曾在 JCK 战决城创造8连胜的辉煌纪录。接下来，两位王者即将展开对决。
We see backstage as the Uzbek champion Yuldashov Shokhzod warms up, getting ready for this amazing battle of the ages.
Yeah, it's really cool to see another organization champion coming to test his mettle, test his steel against the JCK bantamweight champion.
And you gotta understand how much JCK respects him as well, giving him a main event slot in his JCK debut.
Here we see our JCK bantamweight champion Wang Shaoxiang. They're fighting at a catchweight, so weighed in at 62.5 kilograms for this bout. So there isn't any belts on the line tonight. However, they are scheduled to fight for 5 rounds. And Wang Shaoxiang, there we see he did everything he can to lose weight, making jokes yesterday after weigh-ins at the official weighing ceremonies, saying no hair unshaven. He did everything he could to make sure that this fight is going to happen. 3 opponents changed in a very short time for him. Finally, it was the Uzbekistani fighter, the Uzbek Shokhzod, who he's facing tonight. Hard to camp for somebody that you haven't seen over a lot of time, but let's see.
蓝方选手约尔达舍夫沙赫佐德来自于乌兹别克斯坦的金腰带选手，摔跤与散打领域的双料冠军。他的对手王绍祥来自于北京黑虎搏击俱乐部，重量级卫冕金腰带的选手，曾在 JCK 战决城创造8连胜的辉煌纪录。接下来，两位王者即将展开对决。
Assalomu alaykum hammaga. Yuldashov Shokhzod, O'zbekistondan keldim. Klubim Akhmatov. Men Xitoyda birinchi martaman. Xitoylik fanatlarga chiroyli bo'y qilishga harakat qilaman. Xudo xolasa O'zbekiston fanatlarimga inshaalloh bayrog'imizni yuqoriga ko'taraman.
每次比赛都是一种进步，都是一种学的实力。我从中学到了很多东西，从而下来之后一直在加强自己。
Saperligimiz bitta bo'ylarini ko'rdim. Xudo xolasa stokada urishar ekan. Endi buni Xudo xolasa bu harakat bo'yda ko'ramiz. Yuzim yorug' bo'lsin. Nakazat qilamiz Xudo xolasa.
还是那句话，不管对手是谁，我都会把他轰成渣。
一旦进入到8、9轮当中，他将会向所有人展示自己的冠军的最真实的一面。
碰到我的话，最终的胜利肯定还是我的。
Zapernigan shunga chempioni, men ham chempion. Xudo xohlasa tomoshabinlarga zerikarli bo'lib hammasini aks
Now it's time for the main event of the evening, champion versus champion. A very rare opportunity to witness this cross-promotion belt holder versus belt holder showdown. Making his way to the cage now from the blue corner, hailing from the country of Uzbekistan, it's Yuldashov Shokhzod, 25 years of age. This southpaw wrestling Sanda and MMA champion brings huge expectations to his JCK debut, going directly to the main event, holding the WEF belt in Uzbekistan, which he's had since 2022, riding an impressive 6-fight win streak that has spanned just 13 months of very active champion in.
And as a walk out with him, you got the Kazakhstanian coach, you have the 2 Russian fighters, a lot of guys from that region supporting each other. They're in the blue corner tonight. What tips can they give him? Ramzan Akhmatov already got the win. A very close decision win in my opinion. Lucky to get that win, but can they give him some secret tips on how he can face the huge challenge in front of him tonight?
Shokhzod as tough as nails. I've watched him eat huge knees, shooting in for takedowns, absorbing the knees to the face and completing the takedown. His chin has been tested multiple times. I find his style to be very similar to Dooley Luz, a pace-pushing southpaw with great wrestling, big slams, and ruthless ground and pound. Remember, fans, Dooley Luz has beaten Wang Shaoxiang in their last encounter. And fun fact out, Wang Shaoxiang has had more time to prepare. However, Shokhzod took this fight as a replacement on short notice, but these 2 bantamweight agreed to a catchweight, and it was Wang Shaoxiang that struggled to make weight yesterday. That concerns me. Is Wang prepared? Has he respected the threat that Shokhzod brings to this match? We'll find out soon enough.
But it's such a mental battle, such a roller coaster if your opponents keep getting changed. And you've got to wonder how much of that come into play and how much of Wang Shaoxiang's game plan was affected by the change of opponents. Is he at peace now? Has he passed the weight and may, familiarized himself with his new opponent and figured out a new game plan? Interesting.
Shokhzod from Uzbekistan steps into the cage for this, his JCK debut.
And Wang Shaoxiang, the Black Tiger, fighting out of Black Tiger Gym in Beijing. No, he's not the owner of Black Tiger Gym. That's the name. He He's the current champion of the unified even space. What is busy smashing or submitting or knocking his opponents out when he gets hit. He's very willing to acknowledge his opponents, give them a nice wry smile, and get back to war. Remember, he won the Million RMB 2 seasons ago, and in that, after winning that Million RMB, he donated a big portion of that money to charities. Such an honorable guy. But this season he lost, and it was his last fight where he lost against Lula, and he missed out on his second Million RMB. There wasn't much smack talk going back and forth from him towards the Uzbek. He was very respectful, but don't let that fool you. He is like that. He'll smile and be all friends and wants to be friends after the fight too. But trust me, when the cage doors lock, there's an animal that wakes up with Wang Shaoxiang, and he's incredibly dangerous. Let's not forget how the elite striker Woods very early in their fight with a heavy cross right to the chin, following up with devastating ground and pound, which sent the very elite striker packing and out of running for the Million RMB. Wang Shaoxiang also has a formidable grinding pace that he just doesn't stop. So like he only has one gear, and that is full pace forward. And he's control against the cage, incredibly technical, very hard to keep down. We saw Dula have his back with a full body triangle, and still Wang Shaoxiang was able to work out of those horrible positions. This guy is very well skilled in all aspects of MMA. This promises to be incredibly exciting. Looking now at the tail of the tape, we see the southpaw enjoys 6 centimeters of reach advantage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shanxi, China, main event of this evening. This moment is truly I'll be waiting for. It's 5 rounds, 5 minutes. Mixed martial art contest. It's JCKMMA position. And now, the official ready. Fighters in the octagon. Fighter fans, are you ready? For attendance, meetings, watching all around the world. Are you ready? Time! Getting first fighter at the blue corner. Mixed martial artist, holding professional record. 11 fights, 9 wins, 2 losses. Standing 175 centimeters tall, weighing 137 pounds. Fighting out of Apingshila, Uzbekistan, and give you the blue corner. Yes, ready for Yuldashov Shokhzod. Now, introducing first opponent, the fighter at the right corner. His stance 168 centimeters tall, weighing 138 pounds. This man is striker, holding professional record. 11 fights, 8 wins, 3 losses. Fighting out of Vietnam, China. He's a reigning, defending, undisputed JCKMMA champion, the golden belt holder. I give you the one, the only, the Black Tiger. Whoa. The referee who charged this octagon is Thomas Vlad.
Judge. Time. You ready? You ready?
Shokhzod in the blue and Wang in the red. Shokhzod from the southpaw. Oh, very fast, beautiful left hand. It feels a little bit like a looping hook. Almost went around the hand of Shokhzod.
Very early in this fight, but so far Shokhzod looks good.
He's so fast. Those hands are finding way into the face of Wang. The beautiful head movement.
Wang Shaoxiang switching to the southpaw stance. Remember, he likes to mirror his opponent's stance. Beautiful shot there from Shokhzod, and he gets Wang Shaoxiang on his back early in this round. Remember what I said, folks. Shokhzod fights very much like Lila, very similar style. They're both southpaws. They both like takedowns. They both like ground and pound.
But man, the speed of Shokhzod is really impressive. Looks like Wang Shaoxiang starts to fit there, and he might be looking for a triangle. But look at Shokhzod, he's doing very good. Oh, this nice little hammer fist. Oh, nice. Punch.
Body kick. Watch the up kicks, Shokhzod. Wang Shaoxiang firing those heels up at Shokhzod, looking to surprise the WEF champion. Heavy punches there from the Uzbek fighter. Shokhzod slides out of that leg hold. Both fighters back to their feet, but Shokhzod looking to take this fight to the ground again. Hard knee there to the back of the thigh.
Wang Shaoxiang walking towards the cage wall, using the cage wall to keep him up, while he's fighting for some grips. So it does have the look his arm in. Might want to look, there he goes, double, he goes underneath, gets the 50-50. The speed and the pace of Shokhzod is very impressive. They trade blows.
This is a 5-round fight.
How many times has Shokhzod gone 5 rounds? No.
One thing that I will say, and stats on paper are not always the same as facts, but let's be clear here. The
Beautiful double leg.
sorry, the experience of Wang Shaoxiang's opponents. Many of them outgained all of Shokhzod's opponents combined. Something to think about.
That's insane, huh?
Uza, for example, Yuldashov, for example, both of those fighters have more fights and more wins than all of Shokhzod.
Is Shokhzod gonna handle? Can he keep this pace? 5 rounds. Wang Shaoxiang is definitely. I think he's taken a little more damage. He'll obviously be taken down. Nothing significant, though. He's handling it very well, very durable.
Hard punches there from Wang Shaoxiang.
Takes some takedowns. Slipping, moving.
In the fight where Yuldashov beat Wang Shaoxiang, he had the most success with Wang Shaoxiang in a turtle guard against the cage wall. That was the best place to fight him on the ground. Look at this. Another beautiful shot. Again gets the takedown.
He drives him all the way across the ring. His takedowns are so explosive. He just doesn't stop running through. Looks like Wang Shaoxiang keep that arm through, trying to look for guillotine. You do know they have a very strong jiu-jitsu program there where he trains the Black Tiger. Obviously, the famous Chinese superstar Zhang Weili is from that gym.
Wang Shaoxiang conserving his energy. We can tell he's an experienced fighter.
Oh, you might be able to get some. It's a better guy if he's on the wrong side of your body with this guillotine.
The clock ticks down. The first round of action is in the bag. Still 4 more to go if it is not stopped earlier.
And you know, we've seen Wang Shaoxiang have amazing gas, but he was telling us this cut was harder than normal.
It's very strange. It's very strange for a guy who fights regularly at bantamweight to be given a kilos heavier than he normally has to make. Plenty of time to prepare and struggling to make the catch weight. It's just too weird. You gotta wonder, was he sick? Was he injured? Was he not taking this challenge seriously enough? Because